Okay, so hello everybody. Hello. This is Miss Kiane. I'm a poet and I know it. This is the Words on Wednesdays broadcast. Hey, cousin. On both Periscope and Facebook Live. As you may already know or may not know, that Words on Wednesdays is ultimately a writing challenge that entails the collection of words and topics from whosoever will, submitting those from you guys as viewers and followers, from friends, families, and strangers. It goes into a pool of words and topics, and on Sunday we pick a word and or topic from that pool, and from that point I am challenged to write something, preferably a poem. I'm never promising that it's going to be good, but you have to write something utilizing either the word that was picked, or if it was a topic, utilizing or writing rather about that topic. So this is Words on Wednesdays, and I had to come up with something using the word that was picked. Hey guys, hey Maurice. The word that was picked was grateful. Actually, it was two words that was picked. One word was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hey, how you doing, sir or ma'am? Freaky King 44. Thanks for joining on Periscope today. And so I challenged myself to write 2 poems, and I was 50% successful. And I'm saying poems. I don't know if this is really a poem. This is probably more like I don't know. It's free write or prose. Prose is a better word, not a poem, but prose. So, and I used the word grateful. That was one of the words that was picked. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious was a bit challenging, to say the least, but I actually did begin to write that piece. I just have one more line to write, and I may have to come back on a little later to share that one, because I refuse to be defeated. I'm going to write it. That was a challenge, and I have to meet the challenge. So I wanted to say thank you again for joining. This won't be a long broadcast. We just wanted to make sure that we kept our word, do our challenge. As I always say, I challenge each and every one of you. I didn't get any inboxes or direct messages from those who were watching last week with their own writing on the word grateful. Don't be afraid, guys. I just challenge you to share to write, to challenge yourself to just free write. It doesn't have to be poetic. It just has to be from the heart, using that word. It's an excellent exercise to keep your brain sharp, keep your creative side in motion, and also may possibly cause you to be reflective and just kind of exercise that creative muscle. And I have in my possession, you may not be able to see it, my lighting. I'm working on my lighting Facebook. You got to be patient with me, Facebook. I have in my possession a book of poems by Marianne Szlyk Szlyk. I always get your last name wrong. I'm so sorry, Marianne. Szlyk. I think that's how you pronounce it. But it's Szlyk, Marianne, who is a wonderful writer, facilitator. She's a professor of literature. She has a collection called On the Other Side of the Window. You can follow her on Facebook at Marianne, MarianneSZlyk. This is a collection of poems by Marianne, and I wanted to share one of the poems in her book before I shared the challenge poem for today. She is a writer who, when she reads or when she writes, she always takes you to a physical place. She's very descriptive and creates wonderful imagery. And just listening to Marianne, I've traveled to New England, Vermont. I've traveled to places I've never been before just by listening to some of her poems, because she's just that She's just that descriptive. There's a piece here I just wanted to share. It caught my attention. It's Sophia Might Have Been. Sophia Might Have Been. That's the name of this piece. I kind of was drawn to it because I have a cousin named Sophia. So I was like, oh, what is that about? So it's called Sophia Might Have Been. It's from Marianne Szlyk, Szlyk's collection, On the Other Side of the Window. She tends her lawn of rocks and cacti, the grass and flowers long since dead, the fruit and avocado trees, brittle sticks cut down, bundled and left at the curb. On the other side of a magnifying glass, the sun scrutinizes her. She sniffs, she coughs, she scans the mountains for smoke. It is always creeping into her poems, her dreams, her hair, her clothes. Although she tells herself that what she sees is just haze, she will not have to leave home. She will not have to sleep among strangers. Still, she tastes her fears, the black that bitters, the hiss in the garden. There is nothing more to burn, nothing more. All of her writing hides in the cloud with the books and the music she loves most. She has long since lived alone. There is nothing left to burn. Sipping bottled water from Minnesota, a package a college friend had sent to her. She remembers his letter, her house, herself. There was always something left to burn. It's called Grateful. Kind of simple, right? To the point. Make sure I got it in the right order. Okay, here we go. 6:05 a.m., the burden of teenage life begins. Alarm number 1 sounds. Her eyes flutter, indicating a blip on the radar called life, but her body rejects movement until alarm number 2 sounds. It tramples the first alarm like a herd of elephants lifting their trunks in shrill unison. Turn off that alarm! Get out of that bed and get ready for school! Peeling her skin from pastel pink sheets, droops over the side of the bed and lazily thinks, I should wake up to waffles with strawberries and cream cheese swirl every morning. Not a mad woman screaming at the top of her, now! Okay. Alarm number 3. She traipses over to a bedazzled dresser mirror with jewelry and perfume at its base, standing at attention, ready to serve. The gold ones or the silver ones? Ooh, maybe I could wear the red ones. T-shirt 1 hits the floor, joining the rest of those whose joy of being picked was short-lived. 4 shirts, 5 bottoms, 2 hairstyles later. Mom, I don't have any clothes. When are we going shopping? Aggravated by the silence, her bottom lip grows several sizes along with her attitude. She settles on an outfit before entering the shower for her 1-hour hot spa retreat. She ignores the bangs on the door, the pleas to hurry up, the passing time, and most of all, the existence of others. Finally, emerging from steamy glass doors, she returns and realizes the chaos that awaits just outside. Get out of that bathroom right now, young lady. Your sister has to get ready and you're about to be late. Coming. Jeez. Can a girl get a shower in peace around here? Hey, Mom, can we stop and get some lattes? I so need one right now. What shoes am I going to wear? Mom, can we? Why doesn't she answer? Ugh, fine. I'll just wear flip-flops. Because apparently I don't have any shoes either. Flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. Blop. And like the sound of the dam right before it breaks, her mother asks, why do I hear the sounds of summer on your feet and it is 57 degrees outside? I don't have any shoes or clothes. I told you we need to go shopping. I mean, I do have shoes, but I don't like them anymore, so. Where's my favorite cereal? Do I have to ride to school in that old Batmobile? You should get a car like Jessica's mom. You know, they went to Hawaii for her 16th birthday, and we only went to California, but don't get me wrong, California's great, but it was not Hawaii. And the droning of the teenage gremlin went on and on, uninterrupted by sanity or reason, until the scenic route to school took a detour. They slowly drove over pothole-filled streets, passing dirty diaper and broken bottle decorated sidewalks where some of her classmates walked to school every day. 8:30 a.m., her classmates dodged pungent punches of marijuana on her obstacle course to school and still manages to smell like a rose by first period. Up ahead to the left, a dice game gone bad. 2 guys chase one reduced to none. Sirens in the distant background. Her classmate, Jessica, and her friends, unfazed, giggle while gazing at cell phones and eating Takis for breakfast. Swear words fly out of a mother's mouth like daggers toward her 2-year-old son, who simply wants to be held. Instead, his outstretched fingers are met with a sippy cup filled with brown carbonation and demands for satisfaction. A weathered-looking man with a sign to match presses it against the driver's side window while paused at a 4-way stop. Homeless, please help. Right before the graphic scenes are in rear view, the teenager madly asks, "Mom, why did you go this way?" Her mother points up to a black and white billboard with 2 words. Be grateful. And like the water to a gremlin, the teenager melted in silence. It was the first lesson of the day. School was in session. That is my piece called Grateful. That was the challenge for Sunday. Words on Wednesdays, grateful. Background about Kiane, which is a poetry and creative expression business. We foster hope, healing, and social change through poetry and through creative expression, specifically by spoken word, through poetic presentation, through cathartic writing and coaching workshops. And we also do community events called The Gathering, Open Mic with the Cause, where we raise awareness around a particular cause using the arts to kind of draw you in. We are launching out and doing some new things. As you can see, we have our regular weekly broadcast, which is Words on Wednesdays, where it's a writing challenge that is virtual. We all can join it. If you want to join and you wanted me to share, you can send it to me in a private message and I'll share it, giving you credit. As in the upcoming weeks, we'll be featuring another poet. It won't just be me. You can also hear and talk to somebody else, featuring another poet, and they'll share their work. Oh, goodness gracious. And then also, I'm sorry. That girl's going in. And so also we will be having the opportunity on Sundays to do Sunday coaching. So Sunday coaching is literally just some golden nuggets for your week to get your week going. Last Sunday we talked about being led by your beliefs, your core values, right? The Sunday before that we talked about what do you want? Write it down, say it, write it, rehearse it, be it, right? So Sunday coaches is some good nuggets, a little snippet to kind of get you going, and some dialogue as well. And then on Wednesday, Words on Wednesdays, like I just explained. And then we're going to be adding another broadcast, and that'll probably be it for a while, another broadcast where but I'm not going to give you too much, but we're going to be adding another broadcast where we be doing little interviews about, with different people, talking to people and kind of breaking down various topics that are kind of taboo, or if not taboo, then just really intriguing, and kind of having different perspectives and kind of conversations. I believe part of the way that we break down things is to have conversation, have dialogue, open dialogue about it. Let's be honest with it. So we're excited about that. So Kiane is also spreading, and of course, creatively doing so. Come on, y'all can do it. Come on, join the conversation. Pick up those pens, pick up those pencils, and write it out.